Hello and welcome back to my channel, Cards by Melissa Minor. Today I'm going to be showing you the August Stamp and Die Hard Club sets from the Stamps of Life. This is called Aprons, and you can see here there's two cute little aprons, and then we've got lots of sentiments on here. So we've got sending you a recipe for a brighter day, let's cook up some fun, sending you a warm hug, kiss the cook, whisking you a happy birthday, and I've got you covered. So these are super cute. I'm really excited about this set. And then let me show you the matching dies. So you get all of the coordinating dies that match the aprons, and then there's also a little spatula and a little whisk. Actually, I've got that whisk upside down here. Let me turn that over so you can see it. So isn't this set really cute? I think this will be good at Christmas too, for Christmas baking. But anyway, I am going to make a card with you today so we can start using this set. All right. Now I've already went ahead and stamped the pieces out that I want to use. And then I'm going to bring in my tri-blend markers here. I've got 3 markers picked out that I want to use today. So while I'm coloring, I wanted to tell you a little bit about the Stamps of Life clubs. So the Die Hard Club includes a brand new 4x6-inch stamp set with the matching dies, and these are automatically shipped to you on the 1st of every month. It's always a brand new, never released before stamp and matching die set. It bills and ships on the 1st of every month. And as a Die Hard Club member, you're eligible for a discounted price on the Card Kit Club too. Die Hard Club members receive a free limited edition gift 2 to 3 times a year. And as a Die Hard Club member, you receive 15% discount off every order that you place on the Stamps of Life website. You also receive a yearly $15 anniversary gift certificate, and there is an option to save an additional 5% if you subscribe for an entire year. So that's just a little bit about the club. If you just decide to join the club, any of the Stamps of Life clubs, please use my coupon code MelissaM. So you would just type that in the coupon code, and it may not look like it's doing anything, but that just lets the Stamps of Life know that I referred you, and then you will earn 500 bonus club points, which in turn they translate to like a coupon. I believe it's $5 that you can spend in the Stamps of Life store. So that's really cool. All right, so I'm just doing some basic coloring here. I started with my darkest color on the outside, and then I came in with the medium shade, and I've blended in towards the center, and then I'm finishing it off with this lighter shade, the lightest shade in the marker. So I love these tri-blend markers, and the Stamps of Life actually sells these on their website too, and they really do have the best price on these. All right, so I'm only going to color this one on camera, and then I'll get the other pieces colored off camera, but I'm putting lots of color down, and I'm really trying to blend this out. I thought I was stamping on the Spectrum Noir paper, but it turns out that this was just a piece of scrap in my stash. So I think it would have blended a little better had I used the right paper. I like to use the alcohol paper when I'm coloring with my alcohol markers, but I didn't this time. All right, and then I'm going to color these little layering pieces, like the little pockets that you see on the apron. I'm going to color these up in this lighter shade, so that way I can have these. All right, so I've got all of my pieces colored up. I finished coloring those off camera, and now I just want to match up the dies. And so I'm going to take just a moment here to really get these centered up, and it helps if you do take just a moment to center them up. And then I'm placing some mint tape. This is a light low-tack tape, and I'm just applying that here to hold my die in place so that when I run it through my machine, it won't move around. All right, so then let me get these other dies on here, and I will get this one taped down. And we'll get these cut out. Let's see, I got that one lined up. Let me put a little tape, and then let me bring in my Die Hard machine. So this is a new machine to me. I just got this, and this is the Rose Quartz Platinum The Rose Quartz Platinum Scout Machine from Spellbinders. It is so cute. I will have a link down below listed in the description box if you're interested in this. But what I really like about this machine is it's so tiny. It fits right on my desk. And I don't know if you know this, but I'm kind of a lazy crafter. My die cut machine is on the other side of the room, so I would have to get up and die cut my pieces. But with this little machine, it's so tiny, it takes up hardly any room on my desk. It folds up, and I don't have to get up. Terrible, right? I can't believe I'm admitting I'm a lazy crafter. All right. Anyway, let me peel off the tape here and show you how that cut. It was really easy to use, and there you go. So I think this cut's amazing. And then let me get this other little piece. I've really got these taped in here. So let me pull this one out. And then what I like to do in these little ones, they get kind of stuck. You can use a poker tool, or you can just throw it on your desk, and there you go. Then it just pops out. Perfect. All right, so I will get the other pieces cut off camera, and we will do some stamping. So I've brought in my Misty here. A lot of times you'll see me stamp with just my secret weapon, but this one I wanted to make sure that I was going to get this centered up, and so I wanted to lay the stamp down. I didn't trust myself to get it in between those lines. It barely fits on here, but I pulled off the sentiment, wishing you a happy birthday. I just think that's so cute. So I'm going to go ahead and use my Misty here, making sure I have it lined up. And see, I'm already having trouble lining it up. I wanted to make sure it moved a little bit or something. So I'm making sure that I get it just right. There we go. And I am using my Stamps of Life Forever Black ink just to ink this up. It's a real dark ink. So I'll have that, and let me press that down. And then I'm using my Stampendable tool. It just applies even pressure so that I get a nice stamped impression. And there we go. That looks good. Wishing you a happy birthday. I'm bringing in my salt cellar here, and this is where I hold my chamois, my stamp chamois. I like to clean my stamps off right away. So I've got that all done. All right, so I have all of my pieces cut, and I'm bringing in this A2 Bouncy card die set. This was just released recently on the Stamps of Life website, and I think it's adorable. I'm also pulling in some paper that I had in this paper pad from my stash. This is an older Stamps of Life paper pad that was in my collection. And I don't think it's available any longer on the website, but maybe if you're a card club member, maybe you have this one already. But I thought this was just perfect because it had the little mixers on it, and it went perfectly with the whole baking theme. So I'm going to go ahead. I've already cut the pieces out here. I'm just going to give this a little press here to make sure that that is scored nicely. And then you'll see here, there's like a little stitching line. Now the stitching line is only on one side of the die. It's either at the top or the bottom. So you have to make a decision. Do you want that at the top or the bottom? And I thought it looked nicer at the top. So I'm just going to line this up. I have Midnight cardstock for the background piece. And then I have, I believe that's bubble gum for that little piece that has like the stitching in it. And then I also cut a piece of white here so that I could stamp or write a message for the inside of my card. All right, so the base is done, and now I just need to go ahead and assemble these cute little aprons. And you'll see here, that's why I chose those colors with the green and then that like hot pink, because that matches the little mixers. So I'm going to apply the little pockets. So I've got this little tiny pocket here for the top of this apron. And then I've got this pocket at the top here that I'm going to put some adhesive on and glue this one down. And then I've got a larger pocket over there in my stack and sort tray. And that just keeps all of my little pieces together until I'm ready. And then I also cut out the cute little whisk in lemonade. So I'm going to stick that behind the pocket before I adhere it to the apron. And these look so cute. All right, so I've got the little aprons all put together, and now I want to go ahead and put those on my card. So I did test this out, and they will both fit, but one of them is going to have to overlap the other. So I want the one with the sentiment on the top. So I'm going to put a little adhesive on the back of this green one. I'm going to put it up towards the right-hand side and up more towards the top. And then I'm bringing in some foam squares. Now these are the 1mm foam squares that I get from Scrapbook.com, but these are really thin. It's their thinnest adhesive that they sell, and the reason I'm using this is because it's just a hint of dimension. It doesn't add a whole lot of bulk. So I'm going to peel the release paper off of these, and then I will pop this on the card. And there we go. This is looking perfect. I love the way this looks. Love it. All right, so I did make a couple others off camera, and I wanted to show these to you. So it's the same style, just different colors and some different paper. So I think these turned out super cute as well. Now you'll see here I did add bows to the left-hand side of those. So now that I'm looking at this, I feel like my card on the left looks a little naked. So let me bring in my bows, or my ribbon, excuse me. So I like to keep my ribbon in this container here. This is from Totally Tiffany, and it's the 8.5 by 11 2-drawer. And let me pick out a ribbon color. I don't really have these organized very well. They're kind of a hot mess, but it works. And so each month when I receive my ribbon from my card kit club, I place it in here. And this is not the only ribbon 2-drawer storage that I have. I have multiple. So but this one I saw had some colors that I thought would work, so I think this green will look nice. So I went ahead and added the bow, and there we have it. If you've enjoyed this video, please hit that thumbs up button, and if you're new, I hope you'll subscribe and come back. I will leave a link to the Stamps of Life website in the description box. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video. Bye!